How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Spyview TV. Yeah, I know it's been a couple of days. Yeah, but it's not easy. We've been rolling and vibing and sinking in all the champions vibes. I'm still gassed up right now. Honestly, yeah. After the announcement, now after we found out that we actually won the league, the celebration and everything. The next day, I felt like I've been out all night having a drink or something. I felt hungover, man. Crazy, crazy feeling. I don't know. This feeling is just unmatched, if you ask me. That's what I'm gonna say regarding it. Yeah, we've got a couple of things to talk about today. We're going to be looking into a little bit of transfer, looking at a little bit of starting 11, predicted 11 against Crystal Palace this last game. Of course, since we're the champion, there's going to be a lot of changes and there's a lot of things to put in the constitution as well and the match as well. Because, okay, let's for example, the last game we played was on Monday, and I believe Monday was 18th. So if we don't play all of our, first 11, waiting for the Champions League final on the 30th, so they would have had like 12 days. So I'm not sure that is good for their morale and for their readiness, if you know what I mean. So we're going to be twisting and turning a little bit. Maybe there's gonna be like we'll get into it. Like let's stop the waffles. Let's get into it. There's a lot of things I did a little bit of background assignment, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I've got my note. I've got some things written down over here. I've got like the chant, champions of England. It's still balling. Let me tell you guys a little bit of what happened on Wednesday. Yeah, when we won the trophy on Tuesday, Wednesday I was unable to go to. I could not go to work. So Thursday when I got work, I gave it to all my guys at work. I put on this new Arsenal jersey. I wore it to work. I was just giving it to them guys, man. United fans a lot of them were not replying me now. So I gave it to them back to back. So they felt it. They felt the route of being they felt the right of me being an Arsenal fan. They felt it. I can assure you. Yeah, we've got a lot of breaking news in the market for the past couple of days. Like Dembele says he will be fit for the final. Will be fit and available for selection for the final. So that's a good news to PSG, but not so much for us now. Come to think of our players are not getting back from injury as well. And for us now, Mikel Moreno back in training. We received that update yesterday from Mikel Arteta's press conference, and we're going to be doing a little bit of that conference today. We're going to be reading it out. Let me see if I can put it up. You know what? I think let's just get into it, or should I just like continue with what I have on my list? Let me see. Arteta's press conference. Okay, we have a here. Mm, let me see. Let me put it up. Okay, on another press conference, so we have a here. So I'm gonna be reading it out. So if it's too much of waffles, we'll just skip it because I can see now. Oh my god, this is super long. This is so long. So if there is too much of waffles as a big C used to say, we'll just skip it, man. So on if it would encourage people to keep on celebrating, they have to do what they feel. And so far, I think what they have created around the club and the team is incredible to witness. That chemistry, that connection, that passion, it's something beautiful. I mean, the trophy is great, but that is, in my opinion, something even bigger. Okay, and if it's spoken to Andoni Iriola, yeah, I think I didn't start from the beginning though. I think I didn't start from the beginning. That's not the beginning. Yeah, okay, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, I try to I try to skip a lot of it. On hearing the words that we're Premier League champion, it's incredible to hear them, especially understanding the journey, the manner that we've done it and how many people have been involved and waiting for so long to accomplish that goal. On how it felt after the result on Tuesday, it's one of the best feeling I've ever had. I was was supposed to be here at Soba, but with watching the game with the boys and the staff because that's what they wanted, but I couldn't. I think 20 minutes later before the game, I had to leave. I couldn't bring the energy that I wanted, and I think it was that moment as well to watch it together, to be themselves and just see what the outcome would be. I went home, I went outside to the garden, I started to build a fire and do some barbecue. So I didn't watch any of it. I was just hearing some noises in the background in the living room, and suddenly the magic happened. My oldest son opened the garden door. He started running towards me, started to cry, gave me a hug, and said, "We are champion, champion! We are champion, daddy." Then my other two boys and my wife came over, and it was beautiful just to see that that joy on them as well, that they are always with me. It was magical. A minute later, Martin was on the video call. "Where are you?" He said, "Come over." I said, "Enjoy it for a while and see you in a few hours somewhere in London." On seeing the reaction of the players after watching the videos, it was their moment and they had to be themselves in that moment. And if I'm there, I think it wouldn't be the same. I'm glad they did it that way. They enjoy it so much, and the staff were all over the place, and we had a moment together a few hours later. You know what, regarding this year, I think, if Mikel Arteta was there, maybe the guys will have hold back a little bit on their celebration. Maybe not hold back completely, like not as much as they did, if you know what I mean. Not as much as they did, yeah. That's what I think though. On the message you receive after winning the league, to be fair, it's a bit different when you're finishing second and when you win it. And that's sports, and a big lesson in life as well, because the margins are so small and it can go either way. And when you just accomplish it, you realize just how immense it is, how big it is for so many people just to witness the happiness, the enjoyment, all the things that I've seen from all our supporters, families in different countries. It's just so good. On beating Pep Guardiola and Manchester City to the title, they've been a huge part of the journey. They've been a huge part of that journey, and Pep has been a huge part of that journey. First of all, because I started my coaching career with him, and then because not only Pep and Man City, but the other opponents as well in the league, and all the colleagues that we have in the league, they continue to raise the standard to crazy level in this league, and they only they continue to raise the standard to crazy level in this league. And you just imagine, you speaking of that crazy, yeah, Burnley game, man. I was thinking we're gonna smash Burnley like smash them like around 3-0, 4-0. But to be honest, yeah, I was surprised we could not even break them down. Those guys put 11 guys behind the ball, so it's crazy. Okay, levels in this league, and the only thing that is provoked in myself, the player, the staff, and the club is to be obligated to raise those level and those standards to try to be better than that. Over the last few years, we've been very close, and this time, thankfully, we managed to win it. Man, there are too many waffles, man. This guy, we just read the important one on Mikel Merino and Yuri Timber. Mikel is going to start to train with the group tomorrow. Today he's done a little bit. It was just a very light session, obviously. And during, let's hope he can do the same in the next few days. But he's still a little bit further behind than Mikel at the moment. See, this story here, it's a big one. We need Yuri Timber back ASAP. I'm telling you, we can't comprehend what this guy does. It make our defense better. And Kvaratskhelia is an explosive winger. Do you want to have Kvaratskhelia running against Julian Timber, or you want to have him running against Mosquera? So we need him back. But the problem is, in what condition are you going to get him back? Because there is no way he's going to be match fit. You get him back, let's say for example, you get him back today. How many minutes can he play in the Crystal Palace game? Probably play like 20 minutes. Then maybe before the Champions League, you play an indoor game, you can play like 50 minutes, 60 minutes. Then maybe he will be able to start. But if he's not back, the chances are slim. So the real question is, are you gonna play an 80% fit Juren Timber or 100% fit Mosquera? Let me know in the comment section. Keep it locked in. Okay, let's see what other things is about over here. On the support around the stadium after winning the league, we all are responsible, and I really want to make that clear. There has been so many people in this journey throughout the years, not only since I have been here, but as well, obviously, everything that Arsene built. Oh, I like that. Even though we didn't achieve the Premier League, it was an explosion, an emotional explosion, because everybody been just, keeping emotions and lifting those emotions, but not being able to really express them. So when we open the that bottle, I think everybody had so much to release, and it's been incredible to witness. I like the fact that he gave Arsene his flowers, because as Wenger built the stadium, and we've got to like sell our best players to our rivals just because we can balance the book. We can keep up with it. We need to pay the fee for the stadium. That's why we find ourselves in the mess we find ourselves all these years. You know, and the funny thing here, Arsenal Football Club try to do things the right way, and we got lot of banters. We got lot of crazy from media. They never give us the credit for it. But some people, the money they did not have, they declared that they have it. They were able to purchase player that they are not capable of purchasing. That's why you have 115 charges hanging over them. But see, if we do things the right way, we don't get the credit for it. We don't get the credit for it. Just imagine what we've got to do. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. On if you've spoken to yeah, Iraola, yeah. I called him yesterday, first of all, to congratulate him on the incredible job that he's done with Bournemouth. Obviously, I said you almost took the Premier League away from us, and now you helped us win it. So a quick call to say thank you, to show to show my admiration for him, and to wish him the best in the next chapter of his career, which I'm sure is going to be very, very successful. On what the hardest part of the journey has been, man, this is too much waffles, man. On the reward the team has had, on if he feels vindicated by his decision. Nobody knows that, and I'm sure that somebody else would have done things in a different way and maybe achieved the same objective or better or earlier. So I don't know. What I'm sure of is that I follow my instinct. I try to represent the value of this football club and all the people. I'm extremely grateful to all the people who have been in that process. I don't have to name them because they know who they are, because I have made sure that they feel part of this ownership as well. After all, when I joined, they were in a place and they deserve all the credit for what they've done with this football club, especially again in this manner that they've done it, and the way they have inspired everybody at the club. Then for me personally, it's a massive one, because 22 years is a long time. Man, it's a long, long time. It's a long time. Man, these are all waffles, man. Man, let's move on. Let's forget about the press conference, man. We've done the important part. Let's move on. It's all waffles, man. Okay, yeah. So I did a little bit of uh, predicted 11. I noted down, because I thought about it really deeply and see how I can fit in, the guys, because 12 days of non-football is a little bit, I don't know, too challenging. And you don't want to play your guys and to go get injured, and when you have your final around the corner, so you've got to be very, very careful. So before we get into the starting 11, predicted starting 11, the breaking news that came yesterday from Man City is that Pep is leaving. Pep Guardiola is leaving. See, I've said it in my previous video that this is the time for Arsenal Football Club to go dominate for a while. Let's just have this clear. Pep Guardiola is leaving. Someone else will come and take over and do a little bit of review, and we don't know what you're going to get from the new manager. This is number one. Manchester United finished in a better position than they were last season, but the manager is just an interim manager who become who they made head coach, permanent head coach. So we don't know what we're gonna get for him next season when there is Champions League, when there is multiple. We don't know what you're gonna get. So it's still unproven. Chelsea Football Club, they just signed Xavi, so you don't know what you're gonna get from that as well. That's a new coach. They have to go through a review, and right now, you don't even know where they are sitting. They are currently sitting in the mid-table, and Liverpool with Slot, majority of the fans want him gone. They don't even want him there. Tottenham Sport relegation battle. Come on, what are we talking here? So the only team that can compete Arsenal next season with this level of consistent, because we have the same manager, we have majority of the same player. We're just gonna add few, maybe right, left wing, striker, midfield. Just three. So the position we're gonna add if we need to add. So we're one of the most, you know, team that has little or no changes to our team. So the consistency really matters. So this is the time for. I said it in my preview. Arsenal need to go, on a mad run to dominate the English league for the next 5 years. For the next 5 years, pick up three Premier League, another Champions League if you win this one, then FA Cup, Carabao Cup here and there. You need to do these things because this period you have to capitalize on these guys still lacking behind, still trying to figure out what they need to do, try to sort themselves out. So these are the kind of things this is the time for us to seize the opportunity, capitalize it right now. This is the time when you don't need to wait till tomorrow or any other thing. You get me now? Yeah. So we'll talk about during thing, but that's not so good already. So and you know what? I know there is a bit of hatred in the head for Arsenal, but when I saw Villa win the Europa League on uh, on Thursday, yeah, I was happy for them. There was no hatred for them. I was because it's an English team. I want English team to win it. Like the Conference League, I want Crystal Palace to win it. So I don't understand this narrative with Manchester United fans or Chelsea or Tottenham fans who want PSG to win it over us. I've been seeing chats and stream and videos online, wanting PSG to win it. It's madness. It's madness. Okay, anyway. Uh, the last time I was speaking about Pep Guardiola, there was also a breaking news from Fabrizio Romano, who has confirmed that Arsenal are currently interested in signing PSG winger Bakolo. So Arsenal are very interested in signing him. They feel as an explosive winger which could add value to the team. So hopefully we will see what that. I can tell you that I watch Bakolo every week or not so. But my initial process is like if you want to sign anybody, you should go for the best. And I think Kvaratskhelia is better than Bakolo. That's why Bakolo is sitting on the bench in PSG. You know, I think if you want the best, if you want to sign any player, go for the best and see what happens. If PSG are saying that we need 100 million for Kvaratskhelia, drop it down. We're champions of England. Put the money, slap the money on the table. We are giving you 100 million euros. We are gonna take this player off you. The nigga is gonna come. Persuade him. Okay, you're taking 150 in PSG. Okay, come to us now. We give you 200. We give you 250. Pay them. You know what I'm saying? We need to go there like the champion that we are, man. We need to go there like the champion that we are. And on my list, I've got um the parade is set for the 31st of May. So I don't know those fans that's gonna go to the Champions League final, how they're gonna get back in time for the parade. Do you know how mad that they if you're gonna, you know, do the parade with two trophies? Man, I'm looking forward to the Champions League final. I just pray and hope this can be this can be an unforgettable season for us as an Arsenal fan. If we win the Champions League and the Premier League, we already won the Premier League. If we win the Champions League now, if we win the two, if we do the double, man, I'm gonna be going mad. I'm gonna be going like I'll be unbearable. I'm already unbearable. Like people will hate to see me. I swear down. I'm not even happy right now. Swear down. Okay, so we did the press conference already, and what else do I have on my list? I think that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Before we call it, Like that's in terms of what I've got on my list. And the last on the list is the predicted 11 and my scoreline. So I took a little bit of time to predict this. Like I thought about it deeply. You know, I know what I can get from my guys that I've not played in a while. And I know what I will not get from them. So number one, you don't want to lose David Raya and go for the Champions League final. You don't want to do that. You saw what happened in the Carabao Cup final. Your your goalkeeper Kepa. That I don't want to call. I don't want to say too much. How can you let the ball slip? You can just even catch the ball. The ball is just slipping through your hand. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to miss David Raya in the final. So and we know every day for David Raya, we're gonna get 7 out of 10 performance from him. We know what we're gonna get with David Raya. We know. So we're gonna bench David Raya. We're gonna play Kepa in goal. We're gonna play Kepa in goal. And to my list, I put down Mosquera as a right back. We need him to start, performing better. He's a little bit rash on the ball, dragging people, collecting unnecessary yellow card. You can be on yellow card against Kvaratskhelia. You can drag him. No, you can't do that, especially not in the first 45 minutes. You can't do that. You can get a yellow card. No. And Kvaratskhelia is going to keep you on your toes. You think he's going inside before you know it, he's coming from the other way. That's an explosive winger. So you've got to play this game to just get you up to speed on which you're going to be facing against PSG because it's going to be mad. And for the center back, I went with Salmon. I know what I'm getting from Saliba. I know what I'm getting from Saliba and Gabriel. So I won't want either of the two to get anything close to injury, man. I want them playing in the Champions League final. I know what I'm gonna get from them both. So I need them rested and relaxed. So them both are gonna be sitting on the bench and I'm gonna play Salmon and Nogard as the two centre back. And at the left back, I don't know. Calafiori is a little bit injury prone. He plays one game before you know it, he's out for 2 weeks. Then he's back again after 2 weeks. Then he plays another 2 games. Then he's out for another 2 weeks. Like, maybe we might need him. We might need him. So I will go for Nkape that I know is not injury prone, and I know what I'm getting from Nkape because then I'm playing uh CDM as a center back and a Salmon, maybe a 70-year-old Salmon or 90-year-old Salmon as a center back. So I need someone that is experienced and is a winner, at the left back. So that's the reason why I play him. And in front of the center back, I'm gonna play Zubimendi. Zubimendi, you've had enough rest now. I don't want to hear that I'm tired, I'm jet lag. I don't want to hear anything like that. You recharge properly right now. So get on the pitch, get on the ball, move the ball from the defense to the attacking. That's what I need you to do. I need you to get on the ball, move it. Be that Spanish CDM. Let the ball do the talking. That's what I'm talking about. So on the attacking options, this is so funny because I don't know what I was gonna do for the 8th row because I'm gonna play Max Dalman as a 10. Then when I got to the era, I never knew what I'm gonna do. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? I don't want Eze getting injured, and the captain is what I went for. And I'll tell you the reason I went for the captain. This is the last game of the season, and we need the captain on the pitch so he could lift the trophy. So he needs to perform, and also he's a leader. He needs to guide the youngster, show him the way. So I'm playing two attacking options. I'm playing one defensive guy, Zubimendi, and I'm playing Max Dama as a 10, and I'm playing Odegaard as a 8 close to him so that he cannot show him how to move around the ball. Yeah. So on the right wing, I wish I had an option, man. I wish I had an option. Waneri, why did you send one? Madu, okay, let's move on. Left wing, yeah, I'm gonna play Martinelli. Left wing, I'm gonna play Martinelli. Left wing, he has not been starting the game recently, so It's probably I'll rest Trossard and I'll play Martinelli. And up front, I'm gonna be playing Gabriel Jesus. I'm gonna be playing Gabriel Jesus. So that is my starting 11. And let me know what you think about that. If you agree with me, or if you're gonna make any changes to the starting 11 predicted starting 11 against Crystal Palace on Sunday. Let me know what you're gonna change. And for the score line, I'm gonna go for 2-0 Arsenal. 2-0 to the Gunners. 2-0 to the Gunners. Yeah. I think that's it. That's pretty much everything. So, guys, let me know what you think about Bakolo in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you guys are watching on a day-to-day basis, like on a weekly basis, let me know what you think. Is he a type of winger that is gonna prosper at Arsenal Football Club? Mikel Arteta loves his winger to always work hard and also explosive up front as well, if you know what I mean. So let me know if Bakolo is gonna work out for Arsenal, and let me know what you think of what it means for Pep Guardiola leaving the Premier League. What that means for Arsenal Football Club. Like, are we gonna see a period of dominance from AFC, or is it gonna be same more same more? And let me know what you think about the predicted 11. You know, and yeah, that's it. We'll keep it locked in here. I'm not sure it's the shortest video, but no, it's good. It's good. It's good we could have this conversation because I didn't put any video yesterday or the day before. So I decided to like just pack everything in once and just give it to you guys full loaded. Like the video if you like the video, and we'll see you later. I'm out of here. Peace.